know your success timeline, and seize it.
It's like you a grown ass
Man,
man or woman out here, just trying to get your
disrespectful.
hater, your biggest hater award going, and doing all of that.
Yep. Just there's a way. Granted, we give comedic thoughts on this and jokes, but we're still not disrespectful. There's definitely a line of disrespect, and we don't cross. We try not to cross that disrespect. Okay, we're not perfect, but we try not to cross the disrespect line. But whatever he said about Tennessee, baby, she said, "I
And
got you."
she had to do a 6 hour bid. She drove there and back. She probably had to pull over, get a couple pee breaks. She was
That's how she left. That's how she left when she
right.
left
She
where he
felt
was at.
good. She was like, I got a million hit content off of this.
That's like
Made
before she
homeboy
left.
read off of a. She could have did better with the script too. If she got in front of him like that, she could have made him say anything. She
Homie the
caught him at the
clown.
job.
Homie the clown.
She could have made him do a spin,
I would have hit with the
push-ups.
homie the clown.
He would have did almost anything not to have his grinder account docs. He
His
wasn't
wife
on
know
that.
now. His wife know now.
Of
I'm
course she
sure.
do. Like, like whose voice is that? Mine.
This is where he gonna be now.
It's like, so I gave up, half of the
Oh, that's his wife
motorhome.
talking to her new man.
I gave up all the encyclopedias and half the cats. I gave her Snickers the cat, even though he was my cat for 17 years, and now she has the cat.
Well, this brings us to today's drip. It's a reminder, because that's the drip. A reminder before we log off, and something to wear mentally. So I wanted to share this with y'all. It ain't all bad, but that was just crazy. I had to share that with y'all because that's absolutely absurd. All right. Oh, let me take this off mute.
I understand other people made billions in their 20s and 30s. Talent, circumstance, serendipity, that has nothing to do with your life. And more importantly, nobody's success in life is taken from yours. Not one person. This isn't actual sports where there's a winner and loser. This is life. Everyone can lose, everyone can win. And so I'm just trying to get people's fucking feelings right.
Well, first of all, I love Gary, but man, does he have a potty mouth? But he is absolutely right.
So drop some drip in the comments before we go into what Robert has to say. He is one of the sharks from Shark Tank, in case you don't know, or you recognize his face and you're like, I'm not quite sure where I know that guy from. He's in Shark Tank. So there's been a lot of talk. We talk about this too: accountability, the ability to shape your narrative. We just talked about the pips and about the layoffs and so forth. So this is where we're aligning that with. Cash Spade, do you have anything you want to add before I hit the play?
I can do it now, or I can talk. I'll let them talk, but
Okay.
I got my own individual
Sure.
information. I'm a slap on this one.
Sure. Okay. All right. We'll play this the rest of the clip.
And you know what? Nobody cares and compares you to LeBron. You learn this as you get older. Don't compare yourself to somebody who had different circumstances, different things. Success is not finite. If I make $1 billion, it doesn't mean you can't make $1 billion. And guess what? If I did it at 60 and you do it at 20, good for you. Nobody cares. Don't be envious of other people. Just be better.
All right. So that's the drip. Something to wear, like I said, something to wear mentally. Just run your own lane. Success timelines are fake. Comparison is optional. Keep that in mind, y'all. Go ahead, Cash. Say.
Okay, I believe partially in what. Let me get my voice close to this mic for this one, because I need people to really hear what I'm about to tell you. You are guaranteed to have opportunity. You are not guaranteed to win. You almost guaranteed to fail, but you do have the opportunity to learn from those around you, learn from your own mistakes, because the envious part, that's only blocking you. You are not guaranteed to win. There might be, everybody can make $1 billion, but guess what? If everybody made $1 billion, then you have to have a triple dog trillionaire out there that would be rich instead. So there is a finite to it. There's only so much money to go around. And if money became something else, then people would make shells. And if shells was something else, then people would turn to gold. And if gold was something else, then people turn to dollars. There are things that people would find more value in because other people would just, it would be too much of it. That's the whole point of supply and demand. Right now, it's dollars. Turn it into crypto if you get nasty with it, until people realize that that's not it. Maybe we go back to seashells. Who knows? But whoever has the most seashells wins. Back in the day, it used to be whoever was the biggest. These are the things that come along
Actually,
with
it used to
evolution.
be, how many families you put together and how much property, which included your daughter, your lineage.
How much cattle you got?
It used to be how many children you had. All those,
That's also
those
true.
used to be, different things that were of value back in.
So I mean, if now people are putting value on people who are 6'5" that can put balls in hoops or kick through a post, then fine. That's one thing that is one aspect of it, but that's nothing to be jealous about. Not at all. There's a million ways to make money. Talk about the very few ways that everybody has to have as far as discipline in order to keep and save your money. Because you can still be a millionaire even if you're a janitor over a 30-year period.
Yeah, I think we had a story about this guy who saved like all his money. And then when he passed away, he had like all his money. He was like a janitor or something like that. But he bought the same thing over and over every day. It used to be tulips were the big currency.
This is no joke. He's for real. Yeah, tulips was currency. Tulips were currency at one point. So it just lets you know. And then somebody else is gonna be like, "What, tulips?" Yeah, but that just lets you know how humans have worked. And at some point, somebody's gonna be like, "You guys were transferring paper back and forth, ones and zeros." The only thing that has essentially stood the test of time have been precious metals. And that's over, thousands of years at this point. Gold, silver, palladium, platinum, all those things. And they're still being used today, whether it's in utilities or solar panels, semiconductors, motherboards. All of those things use those things. So yeah, I wouldn't want you to value those things either if I needed to make, batteries or whatever. So yeah, keep going. Keep going. Buy precious metals, people. Prices up.
All right, y'all. This has been, a pretty long episode, but this is my last piece: is that America doesn't need more opinions. It needs patience, accountability, and some of y'all need a nap for real. Like some of us need to take some rest.
And Jim Jones, you ain't gonna pay me for this in tulips. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. I need my money. I don't need tulips. I need my money.
That's how I'm gonna pay you. It's how this lady about to do. Boom, you paid.
It winks.
It's the 80s currency.
Street lights hum like a lullaby. Neon whispers paint the sky.